Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video on my channel. You will probably be able to notice that my background is a bit different today, and that's because I'm home for the Easter holidays. I got home last night, had sort of like a really relaxed evening in, didn't do any studying or anything, and now I'm ready to kind of get going with Easter holiday revision. As you can also see, I've started today off with a run in the pouring rain. I did 3 miles. I just haven't run it in the countryside for so long, and where I live it's so much nicer to run around than being in Nottingham in the city, so I thought I'd get up straight away and do a run. I'm just going to have a shower now and then I'm going to start organising myself. I feel like coming from uni to home and vice versa, it is quite a big transition to make. You have to kind of reorganise everything. I sort of revise differently at home, it kind of feels different. I need to unpack my massive box of folders and work, sort through all of that. But yeah, so this is going to be kind of my first full day back at home for the Easter holidays, so I'm going to be doing a bit of studying, but as always, balanced lifestyle, so been for a run, got some other things planned to do today as well, so yeah. Okay, so I've decided it's going to take me too long to organise my whole box of revision materials now, so I'm kind of just going to do it as I go. So firstly, I've got out the first task I want to do today, which is some more revision of first term of this year, week 6, so I'm just going to do a bit of that now, and then as I move on to other things I'll sort out more of my big box of stuff. Explain what I'm actually doing when you see me with my little brown book and a piece of blank paper. So if you've seen my revision technique video, you'll know that after I've made my lecture notes, the original notes I make, I then condense all of those notes into one of these little books like this. So each little book is about either a week of lectures or maybe even 2 weeks of lectures. This one's actually 2 weeks of lectures. So what I do when I'm revising, I just go over this book and I write down any key points or things I'm likely to forget onto this blank piece of paper, and I basically have 1 piece of paper per week. So this is it so far, and what this hopefully will mean is that the day before the exam, or when the exam is getting nearer, I can just sort of refresh my memory quickly by reading this 1 piece of paper that summarises the whole week, rather than having to read through a whole one of these books. And this is for me kind of an active way of revising. Rather than just reading through this book, I'm actually actively making some notes and having to think about the concepts. What I'll do after this stage of revision is do some what is officially called blurting. So I'll look at this piece of paper summarising the week and I'll attempt to write out as much of it as I can from memory, and then go back and check it and see what bits I've forgotten. So yeah, thought I'd just explain what I'm actually doing when I'm doing this. So I've just had lunch and I did one of my OSCE examinations on my mum because I thought it's good for me to just like practice them every now and again, to solidify them in my memory rather than cramming them before the exam. So I practiced one of them. Now I'm going to do some anatomy. It's not very exciting to watch, to be honest. It's just me highlighting the textbook, using Teach Me Anatomy, which is an online website that's really, really good for learning anatomy. It breaks things down into a really nice section, so I kind of use that as well as the textbook to get the full picture. And I'll make any flashcards that I think I need to make as I go, and write some of the keynotes in my little book. So yeah, I'll get started on that now. Hi again. So I forgot to say, I just went out about 3 o'clock, just to see my boyfriend, went for a little Costa, watched some TV and stuff. now back again. So I've kind of had quite a long break. So after dinner I'm gonna start quite intense work again, I think. Yeah, just thought I'd give you a little update. Right, it's 7:30 now. I haven't done much revision today, but that's fine. I mean, it's the first day of these holidays, I'm not going to stress out. But I'm going to work now till 9. Solid hour and a half, bash it out. Going to split it into, I often do this, split it into sort of 3 half-an-hour sessions so I don't get bored and it doesn't get repetitive. So I've set myself a number of pages I need to finish in this anatomy textbook, and then I'm going to do some anatomy flashcards, and then I'm going to watch some anatomy videos. So I'm basically going to do an hour and a half of anatomy, yeah, and then I'm going to relax the rest of the evening. So what I'm doing is basically going through the flashcards, and then things I'm getting right I'm highlighting off so that I know I've got them right, and then next time I can focus on getting right the things I haven't highlighted, and hopefully when I'm finished with my revision I will be able to highlight off everything. I'm sorry, but can we just appreciate how ridiculous this flashcard is? Look how many labels there are, and they're all just tiny arteries. So I'm now finishing studying for the day. I'm going to go downstairs and relax the rest of the evening. I got everything done I wanted to today, so I'm very happy with that, as well as also fitting in a run, some yoga, and being out for a few hours in the middle of the day as well. So yeah, I've had a really good first full day at home. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, remember to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'll be posting lots of revision videos over Easter, so you can see exactly what revision I do. So yeah, thanks for watching again, and see you for my next video. Bye!